it's gonna hail. Well, baby, baby, it looks like it's gonna hail. You better come inside, I'm gonna teach you how to jive well. You gotta jump jiving, then you really 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 gotta jump jiving, then you will. Well, Papa's in the icebox looking for a ginger ale. Well, Papa's in the icebox looking for a ginger ale. Well, Mama's in the backyard learning how to jive 'em well. You gotta jump jiving, then you really 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 gotta jump jiving, then you will. The woman and a man ain't nothing but a male. Well, a woman is a woman and a man ain't nothing but a male. Well, one thing about him, he knows how to jive 'em well. You gotta jump jiving, then you really 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 gotta jump jiving, then you will. Beanie the whaler. How the Bible do bring me sunshine in your smile, make me happy all the while. And it's well where we live, there should be more happiness, so much joy you can give to each brand new bright tomorrow. Hello, good evening, or is it indeed tomorrow by now? I'm not sure. Thank you for the 4 of you that stuck around. No, I know all of you in the JiveStream green room. Thank the Lord we have a JiveStream green room. Thank you for hanging around. Those who stuck with us, we love you. We're going to do a few songs anyway. Who knows, we might do more. If you haven't got anywhere else to go, sorry about that. Hope you had a good I Spy. I'm not sure who won. Let us know. Was it Alan Wheatley? No, I think he started it. I can't remember. All right then. Meanwhile, bring me fun, bring me sunshine, bring me love. There you go. We nearly had to resort to doing it on the iPhone again with Grazia filming us with close-ups, as some of you remember from the beginning, episode 30-something. My goodness. Hey! Someone mentioned it. All right, we're going to crack on. And we have, I'm sorry about this for people who don't want Christmas songs yet, but Charles Francois and Henrik Gebergis asked us to do White Christmas. So here we go, we're going to do it. Can they see it? I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, when the tree tops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I am dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card a ride. May your days be merry and bright. And may all your Christmases be white. of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the tree tops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days, may your days, may your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Yes, it's episode 265 of JiveStream. The show must go on, and it managed to go on. There you go. We're even, believe it or not, trying to work out how we can make it happen on Christmas Day somehow. It might be that we do it earlier, which will be good for the people watching from India, but they like an early one. But anyway, hopefully that'll be good for everyone else. If that doesn't interfere with the Doctor Who special, if there is one. Anyway, do a really quick, I'll admit to you, a real quick, which is cold now, by the way, quick, who's still watching, the survivors, but quick, because otherwise we run out of time.
Okay, yes, I figured out the problem. I fixed the problem. It just took a little while, sorry. Where are we? Okay, so, Facebook. Helen is with us. We've got Brian Kingett. We've got Joy Hennock, who says woohoo. We've got Jane, Fiona, Jackie Clark, Trisha, Steve, Janet. Over on YouTube, we have Charlie, Josh. Josh moved from Twitch to back to YouTube. Chicken Wise. Hello, Chicken Wise.
Chicken Wise.
And Roy. And over on Twitch, we have... Come on, Twitch. Frank. We have Google Tubes. We have Commander Root, Electric Longboard, Hell Green, Keith, Michael Bernardi, and Muzzy.
There you go. Thank you very much. There's nothing quite like going on late to sort the men from the boys, or the women from the girls, or the girls from the people that can't wait half an hour, or something like that. Anyway, whatever. We're going to do now a request from Tony Neski for a boogie challenge. Where's the font? Lower third. All right then, boogie challenge. He asked us to do, probably because we were all talking about the first film we went to see. By the way, keep on those comments. I didn't see them all. What was the first film you ever went to see in the cinema or the movie theatre, whatever you call it in America? He asked us to do a boogie challenge for Vince of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Memories. Right.
Written by, not the song, but the book, Ian Fleming, of course. Yeah, tomorrow will be Toot Sweets. Toot Sweets. Toot Sweets. What's the one they do when they're... my cuddly teddy bear or whatever it is. What do you see? Oh yeah, my coochie face, my little coochie face. And what's the chimney type one? Me old bamboo, innit? Me old bamboo, diddle diddle old bamboo, me old bamboo. Posh, posh, posh. Anyway, we're gonna have to do the old chitty bang bang. I see it now. And what's the really beautiful? Hushabye Mountain.
Tom Cruise's favourite?
It's what?
Tom Cruise's favourite song?
Tom Cruise's? Yeah. Tom Cruise's favourite song, apparently. Hushabye Mountain. There you go, we'll have to do it. Now, did Bing or somebody do it? Didn't somebody do a recorded version of it, not from the film? I thought someone had a go at it. All right, then, there you go. Boogie request. Your boogie challenge is our challenge. Your challenge is our command. Oh, you know what I mean. Something like that. Now we have another request from Steve Frost, who kept asking for Wonderful World. And we kept thinking, what do you mean? Like, what a wonderful world? And every time you Google Wonderful World, it was Louis Armstrong's one. And then, which we do quite a lot anyway, but then we realised he's just saying Wonderful World by Sam Cooke, not What a Wonderful World. So we've never done this, so we're going to have a go at it, especially for Steve Frost. Here we go. Remember how to do the ending? Don't know much about history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Don't know much about geography, don't know much trigonometry, don't know much about algebra, don't know what a slide rule is for, but I do know 1 and 1 is 2. And if this one could be with you, what a wonderful world this would be. Now, I don't claim to be an A student, but I'm trying to be. For by being an A student, baby, I can win your love for me. Don't know much about history, and don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. About history, don't know much biology, don't know much about a science book, don't know much about the French I took, but I do know that I love you, and I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. What a wonderful world this would be. What a wonderful world this would be. No, not bad for the first throw-in. Stephen Frost. If you go to the future, we'll have practiced it more and watch it then, and then come back again and see it, and as you've got a TARDIS, and see how it goes. See what the difference is.
If we can go to the future, we could probably go to the past as well, in which case we should just wait until we've practiced it, come back in time and
We
then
just did.
do it.
It just now better than it was before.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you go to the past, you may as well watch Sam Cooke doing it.
Yeah, we went so far. We watched Sam Cooke. Sam Cooke gave us a little rehearsal and a few notes. Told us not to copy us exactly, which of course we didn't, and we did it like that. There you go. So, we have any other requests come in? Otherwise, then be on time next time.
Can you please sing Just a Gigolo? Dedicate it to my husband Michael, who is currently in the Royal Marsden, Chelsea, undergoing treatment. Thank you so very much. From Helen. I guess to Michael.
All right, we can throw that in. Just a gigolo to, is that to Michael? From Helen. I'm just a gigolo,
Gigolo,
everywhere I go.
gigolo,
People know the part I'm playing.
gigolo, gigolo, gigolo.
Pay for every dance, selling each romance. Oh, oh, what is it? And then will come a day, youth will fade away. Live up, what will they say about me? When the end comes, I know that's just a gigolo. And life goes on without me. I'm just a gigolo,
Gigolo,
everywhere I go. People know the part I'm playing. I have for every dance, selling each romance. Oh, oh, what they say. And then will come a day, youth will fade away. Leave up, what will they say about me? When the end comes, I know that's just a gigolo. And life goes on without me, 'cause I ain't got nobody. Ooh, and yes, nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. I'm so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely, sad and lonely. Want some sweet mama rescue me. 'Cause I ain't so bad. Oh, and I sing sweet love songs all of the time. If she only about pip, I ain't got nobody. Ooh, and it's nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Oh, nobody cares for me now. Hamagazamano, I ain't got nobody. Oh, and yes, nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. I'm so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely, sad and lonely. Want some sweet mama rescue me. 'Cause I ain't so bad. Oh, and I sing sweet love songs all of the time. If she'll only be, oh, hey, oh, I ain't got nobody, baby. Ooh, and there's nobody. Nobody, golly, shashi shawul, Niente. Nada. Rien. Next. Next. Nobody. Nobody. Nobody cares for me. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. There you go. Is it Michael?
And Michael, who's in hospital
From Helen.
from Helen. We have
I know, I'm sorry now. Always, I've got to remember every time that unlike on stage, you can't see me doing the dance all the way through that trombone solo. And I get all hot and sweaty doing the dance, and then it comes back to me after I've finished.
just as well, really, then, isn't it?
I just won't bother doing it. No, it's just wasted. It's wasted. Wasted. Wasted.
Yeah, what is the
And
trombone?
by the way, I've got to come
solo?
clean. I don't know anything about trigonometry.
I took it to school. To do with triangles.
Did you? I don't know. To do with triangles.
It's the mathematics of triangles.
Doesn't help in the real world at all unless you're eating Toblerone and you want to, unless you're Darth Vader and you can only eat Toblerone and you have to work out exactly what size of Toblerone you can eat.
Or you're measuring square footage of triangular rooms.
Or the square footage of a triangular room.
It actually does if you have a job that uses more than the brain cells what we use.
Okay, so anyway, no one uses it in the real world.
We've had a request for Let It Snow
It's like one of those things. Let it snow.
from Muzzy.
Oh, I don't. We'll do it after this because right now
Can we remember it?
it's chocolate time. It's well, hopefully, because obviously it went down earlier because Grazia wasn't on the wheel enough. She got on the wheel. She did an extra half an hour running around the hamster wheel over there, and all the electricity came back up, and obviously we came back. So obviously I think it's still going round. It's still going. If the lights start to fade, Graz, you'll have to run off. It'll have to be a short one tonight, or we'll run out of electricity. Just give us the chocolate and we'll all laugh. We'll all run around doing booja booja again. Here it is, ladies and gentlemen. It's Italian time. Lily bum.
Billy boom, Billy bop, Billy boom.
Ciao,
Okay.
Grazia.
Buonasera, Ian. Buonasera, buonasera, buonasera. Okay, so today we are late, so I'm going to be very
There's a
fast.
lot of crossing out on there.
Yeah, exactly.
You've just she's crossed everything out.
Practically, because we need to be fast. We lost so much time. Okay, so very quick, what happened in 1768? The first edition of the Encyclopedia Britannica is published in Scotland.
That was one that you
Yes.
could understand, wasn't it?
Yeah. 1877, Thomas Edison, I didn't know this, but Thomas Edison, 1977, records himself reciting Mary Had a Little Lamb with his recording machine. 1877, mamma mia. 1877 again, Washington Post publishes the first edition. 1897, London becomes the world's first city to host licensed taxi cabs. I didn't know that.
What year? 1897.
1897.
Oh,
I feel like I'm doing questions for like a pub quiz, you know, that we can.
That's what they're doing. They're all sitting on the JiveStream in the group,
You could,
like making a pub quiz out of it.
yeah, they could start that in the green room if they, you know, if like whilst you know I'm trying busily to run on my treadmill to get the electricity
Well,
back on. You
yeah.
could do a pub quiz whilst waiting. That could be an idea. Anyway, continuing swiftly, in 1956, Australian swimmer David Tiley set world record 1 hour and 2 minutes 2 seconds and wins the 100-meter backstroke gold medal at the Melbourne Olympics.
Wow.
1 hour, yeah. Sorry, 1 minute. Sorry, 1 minute 2 seconds. Yeah, 1 minute 2 seconds, 100 meters backstroke. This is
I
something.
don't know. Backstroke's quite slow, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
1967, Beatles begin the tradition of releasing a Christmas record to fans. And event of interest, 2009, the final Broadway, I didn't know this, but 2009, final Broadway performance of Steady Rain starring Hugh Jackman and Daniel Craig. I didn't know they actually appeared live.
Yeah, no, Daniel Craig. Was it a musical?
Yeah,
Broadway performance.
It's a Broadway performance. I'm
Oh, there
actually
you go.
not. Yeah, exactly. Our record price for a printed book when the first edition of The Birds of America by John James Audubon auctioned at Sotheby's in London.
Sotheby's.
Sotheby's.
Sotheby's or
Sotheby's. I can't pronounce that name too well. Sotheby's, London. Is sold for £7,321. No, sorry, £7,321, etc. At this auction. Mamma mia! And now, as promised, I will tell you the story of Saint Nicholas because you were asking. Because today in the calendar is actually Saint Nicholas. I was surprised you were not celebrating it, so let me tell you the story. So here it is. The legend of Santa Claus can be traced back hundreds of years to a monk named Saint Nicholas. It is believed that Saint Nicholas was born sometime around 200 AD near Turkey. Much admired for his piety and kindness, Saint Nicholas became the subject of many legends. It is said that he gave away all his inherited wealth and traveled the countryside helping poor and the sick. One of his best-known St. Nicholas stories is the time he saved 3 poor sisters from being sold into slavery. And I'll tell you the story in a second. But basically, his popularity grew and grew and became the protector of children and sailors. But let me tell you more on this. So basically, the story also of the stocking, the most the story of this, why you hang the stocking and everything. Play close attention. I feel like I'm reading a story for you to go to bed, but listen carefully. It says, there was a poor man who had 3 daughters. The man was so poor that he did not have enough money for a dowry. So dowry is basically money, as a sum of money paid to the bridegroom by the bride's parents on the wedding day. This still happens in some countries even today. One night, Nicholas secretly dropped a bag of gold down the chimney and into the house. This meant that the oldest daughter was then able to be married. The bag fell into a stocking, and that had been hung by the fire to dry. This was repeated later with the second daughter. Finally determined to discover the person who had given him the money, the father secretly hid by the fire every evening until he caught Nicholas dropping a bag of gold. Nicholas begged the man to not tell anyone what he had done, because he did not want to bring attention to himself. But soon the news got out, and when anyone received a secret gift, it was thought that maybe it was from Nicholas. Because of his kindness, Nicholas was made a saint. Saint Nicholas not only was a saint for children, but also of sailors. One of the stories tells that him helping some sailors that were caught in a bad storm off the coast of Turkey. The storm was raging around them, and then the men were terrified that their ship would sink beneath the giant waves. They prayed to Saint Nicholas to help them. Suddenly, he was standing on the deck before them. He ordered the sea to be calm. The storm died away, and they were able to sail safely to the port. So this was the story of Saint Nicholas, a generous, kind man who inherited his money and actually spent all his wealth to protect the poor and children. So when I was a child, you had to write little things. It's also still a tradition, and I believe in the Netherlands and Germany and countries like that, you still do it. You had to write a little something to St. Nicholas, but they were funny things, and you hang them on a tree, and then you could go and read them, and it was just a tradition. And then you went to see St. Nicholas, and the tradition was that if you had been good, you would receive something. So we would go and see St. Nicholas, and you would receive something. It could be, often it was an orange, or it was a piece of chocolate, or a cookie or something like that.
It's just like Father Christmas then.
It is, but if you read further on, we don't have all the time, but basically it sort of coincide with the kindness and everything. It then was preferred to actually combine Christmas and St. Nicholas. Therefore, St. Nicholas became Santa Claus as we know it today, coming down the chimney.
Ah, the Hogfather.
Yes. But now, talking about sweet things, we need a drum roll.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Well, we know what we asked St. Nicholas for. Booja booja, booja booja, booja booja, booja booja. Booja booja, booja booja to the left, hey. Booja booja to the right, hey. Booja booja to the left, hey. Booja booja to the right, hey. Booja booja, booja booja. Hey, have you finished? Are they watching? I hope they're not watching. A booja booja.
Let's move because otherwise they're gonna go to bed. So this is a Booja Booja, the multi-award winning selection of organic dairy-free chocolate truffles, and it's vegan.
Wow, look at that. A whole selection, is it? Wow. Wow.
So this is a selection box. So basically what it is, I've opened it, but normally they have a whole wrapping, you know, to protect them and everything. So the bottom one is the almond salted caramel. Then the two from the left is stem ginger. The middle is rhubarb and vanilla. And on the right is midnight espresso. And the top one is hazelnut crunch. So pick one of the selection. And then, but you need to be aware then you have to review the one you pick.
Should we all pick the same one so we can all
No, there's
You
not
can't
enough.
because there's not enough unless you just wait until tomorrow. You just wait until tomorrow.
So Ian has picked up the stem
I've got the
ginger.
stem ginger, ladies and gentlemen. Stem ginger.
Okay, so Vince,
Smells like
You have-
the chocolate yesterday.
the ginger is, there's only two. Okay, so then we have,
Very interesting.
so if you picked up almond salted caramel.
Very interesting. Not just gingery. It's
Rhubarb is the middle one.
Did anyone else get the ginger one? It's interesting, isn't it?
So rhubarb is the middle one.
It's great. I mean, they're really like deluxe.
Which
They're
one do
like
you
the
want,
sort of
Peter?
chocolates that you just get when you go
So
to
it's
some
the
really,
far
really, really
to
rich,
the right, on the right, the
posh
far right.
event
The two?
where you get those really small meals, and at the end there's a dessert, and then there's this really, really posh truffle that's obviously cost £1,000 just for the one sweet. It's like one of those, except cheaper and vegan.
Wow, the rhubarb one.
You wouldn't believe it.
Nice.
I'm going to pick
Being
up the
completely
hazelnut.
unbiased,
So we all
it's nicer.
have one. Okay. As everyone, and so you spoke about the ginger one?
Yeah, the rhubarb one's interesting because it's like you had the rhubarb, right? It's got it's like chocolate and rhubarb jam taste.
It's not rhubarb custard.
It's like jammy, but there's no jam texture. It's all sort of smooth chocolate, but it's got like a
Yeah, the ginger's got a jammy taste to it. It's got like a ginger jam taste to it.
almond jam. No.
Wow!
Jam.
Oh my God.
It was like an almond jam with bits of nut in.
Nutty jam!
Let's
Let's have a nutty jam!
Peter had
Booja
the-
booja, booja booja, booja booja, yeah, booja booja to the left.
Does this come far?
Too busy eating to play, I
And
see.
Peter had the espresso one.
Peter had the espresso one, he was going to be up all night.
The cable is too short.
Look, he's wired, man, he's wired. He's had one little bit of
I
espresso.
feel good. No, the espresso one, it was actually a bit like a really nice French or Italian pocket coffee. Italian sweet that I actually quite like, but it's actually a lot less sweet and a lot more natural because that is really packed full of sugar, the pocket coffee. But this was actually really nice, really nice.
And I had the hazelnut. Oh, it was really soft in the middle. It was like a Nutella, but with more flavor than Nutella in the middle.
Wow, thanks, Lauren.
Thanks, Lauren.
Lauren, a
Thank
booja
you.
booja. Booja booja. Booja booja, booja booja, booja booja, booja booja, booja booja. Booja booja to the left, booja to the right, booja to the left, all night. Booja booja. Grazie, grazie. Turn that into Italian time mix. It doesn't work, does it?
I think it's going
Hey,
to
grazie, grazie.
Jamaican time.
La, 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 la. La, 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 la. I tell you what, you want some, if you can get these for Christmas presents and things, get everybody one of these at Christmas and your party's going to go
Each
down
one
well.
of us, you mean?
Tuesday for the competition.
Full
We will
disclosure,
be giving you a question that they have sent us so that you can win some booja booja.
they have not paid us to say that other than gave us a free box of those chocolates.
Yeah, but if you notice, the reaction is different depending on what chocolates we're trying. It's not often that you start going, booja booja, booja booja, all that, do you? We haven't gone Hershey's.
No, that would. I don't think I'd even allow Hershey's to be tried on here.
Well, unless they've created a whole new organic line, because it's really not being biased, whether I was vegan, dairy, anything like that, or a lot of they actually are better. They actually are better. They're high quality. They're
Not unless they've
it's amazing
created-
and cheaper than the things you would normally get. But they don't have that extra unnecessary amount of sugar that covers over all the rest of the flavour.
I think it has that unnecessary amount of sugar because there isn't any other flavour in Hershey's.
No, I meant but with just general chocolate. All right then, especially those sort of things, which they throw in a load of sugar like Pepsi so that you go, oh, it's really nice after the first sip, and then after 3 sips you fall over. All right now, Tony Dino Corrigan asked for some Dean Martin, and we thought we'd have a go at Everybody Loves Somebody again. Without rehearsing it, eh? And for Charlie, he loves a bit of Dino, and for anyone who loves a bit of Dino, you know, gotta be drunk. Nobody knows how it goes. We haven't rehearsed it. It's one of those ones that we've done a couple of times on the JiveStream, but don't remember how it goes. Is there an intro? Oh, that's handy, isn't it? There's no intro. It's just me, is it? There used to be an intro, but you don't remember it, so I'll just have to come in. I need to, Pete, keep it down a bit. I need to hear Vince. If they're not going to give me oh, there we go. I've got an intro. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is now. Everybody loves somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart keeps saying my someplace is here. If I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every girl to have your charms. And then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you. If I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every girl to have your charms. Then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone, for someone, for someone exactly like you. little bit of Gino there.
Oh, we have a announcement from Joy Ball on behalf of Ben. She says, please let folks know Ben has created a JiveStream viewers map in the green room. Everyone is encouraged to drop a pin in the general area. Don't put your postcode, for goodness sake.
Or your bank account numbers.
No, don't do that.
Just send them to Alex.
No, don't do that. Just send them to some other scammer.
Some mothers do have them.
I think it's Lego Ben. Is that Lego Ben? Is that Lego Ben? Just says Ben.
Lego Ben.
It says So if you go to the JiveStream Green Room Facebook group, there's a post in there, and it's got a map, and you can drop a pin in your general area, and we can get a feel for how far and wide JiveStream viewers spread. That would be
How
fun.
far and wide to all four corners of the world? Do we have corners still? Oh, no, it's not flat anymore, is it? So all the way round to the bottom.
Yes, but even when it was flat, it was still round that way, so there's still no corners.
All corners of the globe.
Let it snow?
Oh yeah, who wanted Let It Snow?
Let it snow. Muzzy wanted let it
Muzzy wanted Let's see if I can remember it.
snow. Yeah, blimey. Is that...
All right, see if I remember it. We haven't done it for a while. Well, in fact, we haven't done it since last Christmas. Last Christmas, we played you this song. The very next day,
We forgot all about it.
How it went. Oh, the weather outside is frightful. The fire is short alive. Since we're no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, it doesn't so shine to stop me. And I got me some corn for popping. Turn the lights way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally say goodnight, how I hate to go out in the storm. If you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying. My dear, we're still goodbye. If you really love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. We finally say goodnight. How I hate going out in the storm. If you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm. Oh, the fire is slowly dying. My dear, we're still goodbye. If you really love me so, let it snow. Let it snow, let it snow. Oh, let it snow. I'll tell you what, it is really, really freezing cold outside today. And in a weird way, because it's so humid or wet, that the instant you go out, I'm not normally affected like that, it's like your bones are wet and cold. It's... But it's warm inside, isn't it? Snuggly.
Yeah, I just improved on your last... last Christmas, you asked for this song. The very next day, we forgot how to play. This year, to save us from tears, we're going to rehearse it for someone special.
Ah. Muzzy, we rehearsed it. No, we didn't. All right. I think we'll have to go pretty soon because we're going to get kicked out.
Blimey, look at the time!
Not really, but yeah.
Yeah, Ian said, I'm not doing a full hour now. We started so late. Look, it's nearly been a full hour.
I know.
Can't help it, can you? Can't help it.
It's getting late now. We're going to pack all this down, put it in a little box, and turn it into a magic trick.
Is this going to be the last one?
No, I didn't say it was the last one. Didn't say it was the last one, did I? They're still watching. Is someone still watching?
Yeah, loads of people still watching.
As long as we still got at least one person watching. All
Um,
right.
Still time to like and share if you haven't already.
Yeah, like, share. Arrange some raids. All right, so...
Oh, yes. No,
exactly, yeah, I was
we're,
reminding you.
no. We have to raid at the end.
I know, that's what I'm saying. We have to raid someone.
No, I keep forgetting, so I'm gonna raid another channel on Twitch at the end to pay the raids forward. See, it's a good deed.
Pay the raid.
I'm gonna find a good music channel and send all our Twitchers to it.
So, Jane Narramore. Jane Narramore. I always feel like it's a bit like Barrymore. And so she sounds very...
Is this your, like, Arthur Shapnappy way of remembering the name?
Maybe. No, there's just Jane Narramore, Michael Barrymore. Not Michael Barrymore, but John Barrymore, Lionel Barrymore. Ethel Barrymore. I was trying to remember who the sister was. John Barrymore. They were the original royalty of Hollywood. And son and daughter, Drew Barrymore. No, granddaughter, Drew Barrymore must be a granddaughter. Who was in between then? Who was in between? All right, Lionel Barrymore, of course, is in his Potter in Wonderful Life. Pottersville. All right then. So we're going to do for Jane Narramore, 16 tons.
Ooh, first time. Ready?
Spelt in the European tons. We've never done this before either. Some people say a man is made out of mud. A poor man's made out of muscle and blood. Muscle and blood and skin and bones. A mind that's weak and a back that's strong. You load 16 tons. What do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. I was born one morning when the sun didn't shine. Picked up my shovel and I strolled to the mine. I load 16 tons, and on my night go, the store boss said, well, bless my soul, you load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. Oh, my soul to the company store. I was born one morning, it was drizzling rain, fighting and trouble and my middle name. I was raised in the Cambridge by an old mama line. No high-tone woman gonna make me walk the line. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Give us some, Johnny boy. Play it for me. If you see me coming, better step aside. A lot of men did and a lot of men died. You got one fist of iron, the other is steel. If the right don't get you, then the left one will. 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and a deeper in debt. St. Peter, don't you call me, 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store. Wasn't bad, was it? The Jane Narramore. And someone else asked for that as well, I think. Anyway, I can't remember who it was. Probably Alan Wheatley or someone. There you go. 16 tons. Right, we're going to do one more song. It's 3 minutes past 10, and I know you've all got loads of places to go. Sorry we started late, but we made up for it by doing loads of songs that we don't know and making them sound relatively all right. And we're now going to do a song for Peter Clifford, which is Sweet George Brown. Got a shit on Sweet George Brown. Two left feet, but also need that Sweet George Brown. Man, was top on simple top on Sweet George Brown. I'll tell you why. You know it don't lie, not much. Well, Pete said she knocks him dead when she come to town. Oh, fellas, when she is putting down. On the face that she can't get, Mom's fellas say she ain't Georgia King, that Georgia named the Sweet George Brown. Papa saw it plays the Sweet George Brown. Yes, yeah. George Brown. Yes. All right, then it's been Sunday, I believe. Has it been Sunday? Yes, it has. I don't know. And tomorrow will be Monday. Tomorrow will be Monday movie madness movie Monday thing with the music video. And we'll have to think of one to play. So, we'll see you tomorrow about 8:30. Everything, you know, inshallah, basically. Oh, we'll meet again. Don't know where, don't know when. I don't know we'll meet again. Yes, I know we'll meet again. Bye bye. Cha-cha. Choodle pip. Cheerio. Tiffin. Tally ho. See you later. So long. Well, I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Okay, thanks for putting up with having to wait for us. See you in the green room and let us know what you want tomorrow. We'll think of a video to play. Cheers. she sweet? See her walking down the street. I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? Ain't she nice? Look her over once or twice. I ask you very confidentially, ain't she nice? So cast an eye in her direction. Oh me, oh my, ain't that perfection? Might I repeat, don't you think it's really neat? I ask you very confidentially, ain't she sweet? She-la-bop, shoo-ba-dop, bip-doo-dow. Pretty-papa-doo-doo-bee-doo-dow. She-la-bop-bop, shabop, shabop, shabip-boop-boop-doo-dee. Oh, cast your eye in her direction. Oh me, oh my, ain't that perfection? Ain't she sweet? See her walking down